These days, there's no free lunch, no free ride, not even any free time. Well, at Bank of Colorado, we're putting an end to all that because our personal free checking and personal free collection serve up a whole lot of free. You'll start with free checking, free online banking, free telebank access, free PIN pay, and more. Then when you add our personal free collection, you'll get a free savings account, free appraisal with your next mortgage, and more. So if you want to bring back the free, apply today to open a new account. Visit bankofcolorado.com and long live free. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Big Tex, a name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex, the name behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex, made to last, made to perform. Big Tex, with years of experience and Texas pride built into every product. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready to transport the job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Sterling Trailers. Call 522-2855.
Superior Fertilizer and Construction are proud supporters of the Caliche Buffs. They carry Hubbard feeds for all of your livestock needs. They are also a full-service ag dealer with dry and liquid fertilizer, anhydrous and Chemical Plus alfalfa and grass seeds. If you need a new pole building, give them a call. Same name, same location for 40 years. Give Superior Fertilizer and Construction a call today, 886-2161.
You're looking for a used car, but you don't really trust those used car dealers. At Erdl Brothers Discount Auto in Sterling, trust is not an issue. At Erdl Brothers Discount Auto, there is no purchase as is. Every vehicle on the lot comes with a complete warranty. For your convenience of shopping, Erdl Brothers Discount Auto is available online anytime at ebautos.com. They understand that not everyone works 9 to 5, so they'll even set up private appointments to work with your schedule. Visit Erdl Brothers Discount Auto, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 4.
Whether you need an operating loan, real estate mortgage, equipment loan, or need capital for expansion, Premier Farm Credit has the loan products to meet your agricultural financing needs. Loan decisions are made locally by experienced professional lenders who understand agriculture. We invite you to compare your loan to a Premier Farm Credit loan. We're confident that you'll find our products, price, and value to be the best in the marketplace. Call me, Ryan Rasmussen, at 522-2330 for all your ag financing needs. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
Playing sports takes planning. Our day-to-day lives take planning, but we're not all prepared to plan for all aspects of our lives. That's why we have to rely on people like Joel Nelson at Nelson Financial to help us plan for our retirement. Plan and invest in your best interest without compromise. At Nelson Financial, the only certified financial planner in the area, Joel can't help you out unless you call 970-521-7800. Nelson Financial. Better to plan and not need it than need it and have not planned.
And welcome back into Carlile Gymnasium here in Peetz, Colorado, as we set for game number 3 of the 2012 Carlile Classic. The second semifinal on the girls' side of this tournament. I'm Ben Black, and very glad you've joined us for the action here today. And the action will feature the Peetz Lady Bulldogs, the hosts of this tournament, and the Lone Star Lady Longhorns coming into this one. This opening matchup is an interesting one this year. In the last couple years, Peetz basketball has been down. Lone Star, we'll talk about them in a second with their shortage of numbers. So you come into this game and you kind of go, yeah, this is going to be a lower level of basketball than what you see in the first two. But and we'll preview it on Locker Talk the next couple of weeks with Kim McDowell and I. But I really like this Peetz Lady Bulldog team. A lot of the players off this team saw significant minutes last year. Nary a senior on this roster this year. I think this team is poised to do something really big this year. I think this Peetz team can come out and really surprise an awful lot of people as they play this year. The Peetz Lady Bulldogs are led by Morgan Burns and Melissa Shoemaker, just like they were in volleyball. However, they've got a nice set of post players as well. Beth Bernhardt, very nice down low. Mallory Berkey, you've got some players coming off the bench as well that can really shoot the ball. They can really get things going. This is a team that legitimately, I think, can play 9 players and not lose a step. They are incredibly deep. They've got some very talented individuals on this team, and they have 2 coaches that know what they're doing. Tara Now Segelke played college basketball, I believe, at Chadron State. And Trevor Brady, her assistant, played basketball at Northeastern Junior College. They really have done a great job. This is the third year with these two at the helm, really trying to rebuild this Peetz basketball program, get them into the glory that they've had in the past, some of the success that they've been able to play in the past, and get themselves done. In turn, as we look here on our pregame show, brought to you by Nelson Financial, make sure you prepare for your retirement with Joel and his staff at Nelson Financial. Well, actually, Joel is the staff at Nelson Financial, I believe. He's the certified financial planner in the area. 970-521-7800, the number to get an appointment with Joel. Lone Star comes in out of the YWKC, that conference in East Central Colorado that, with the exception of Otis and in years past Idalia, although Idalia is facing some number problems this year, and High Plains, and even High Plains has some low number problems. It's a league where oftentimes they field entire teams with 6 players. Lone Star really, though, pretty impressive with this group of girls during volleyball season and how they got it going. They've got one senior on the roster in Kylie Harris, but a lot of these players saw significant time for them last year. Abby Krause, Mary-Kate McCall, Brooke Muirhead, I believe, saw some time for them last year. And this Lone Star team, I've been saying it for the couple years that we've been covering the Carlile Classic. It's fun to watch them grow, fun to watch them develop, because I think this Lone Star team, outside of Otis and High Plains in that YWKC, has the capability to be able to advance to a regional round. Them, Idalia, both, I think, very capable of getting it done this year out of the YWKC in 1A District 5. But they've got to find consistency. The thing that always plagues this Lone Star team, whether I've covered them here at the Carlile Classic or whether Carrie Sherman, my big-time, small-time media counterpart, has covered them in regular season action on ColoradoPreps.tv, turnovers. This is a team that I believe in the opening round game of the Carlile Classic the last 3 years has come up with at least 40 turnovers in the contest. You cannot do that, and you're going to face some pressure from this Peetz team. But this Peetz team doesn't have a lot of active hands. They play a nice half-court set, but they don't really reach for the ball an awful lot. I think they can handle the ball, and their guards and their posts as well are really going to have to, if Lone Star wants to succeed, they're going to have to find a way to hang on to the basketball and find a way to make it happen in this season. For them, a good way to start it off. You don't expect to win going on the road to a place like Peetz in the opening round of this tournament, but you expect for a good showing, because so many times this team has come out and scored maybe 18, 20 points in the opening round game in this tournament, and you see it in their next couple games. It really takes a mental toll on their psyche. I think if this team can come out here and can compete in this contest, we could see a fun one here today. It would be beneficial to both squads on the floor, and if we happen to see that upset come up, I don't think fans would mind seeing that as well. But this Peetz team going to be awfully, awfully tough to contend with, the way that I feel they're going to be able to play this year. Their one weakness, that being said, could be the fact that they don't have a senior on this roster. I mean, they're going to be looking to have some leaders out of Morgan Burns and Melissa Shoemaker. They're going to be looking for these players to really step up and lead on this team. That was the one detriment that they had last year. When they got down, boy, they got down. I mean, they would go in stretches where they would not make a shot for 7 minutes at a time, and it was just, yeah, well, it's not going to go in, so why even take it? And that's, I think, an attitude change that this team is going to have. They had a rough volleyball season, there's no question about it, but I saw a different attitude out of this team as the season progressed, and I think that attitude going to be prevalent on the basketball court today. Winner will get Caliche in the championship game of the Carlile Classic tomorrow around 5 o'clock. We're running a little bit late on the start thanks to, of our third game here, thanks to a great boys game that just happened. Caliche girls beat Fleming 56-43, able to get a 9-point lead early and then just kind of cruise from there. And we'll see that matchup tomorrow. The loser will get Fleming at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. We'll be here for that one. And then the final game of our night will be the Peetz and Lone Star boys, where the winner will get Caliche, who had to use a massive fourth quarter. Caliche scored 21 points in the fourth quarter of our previous game after scoring 29 in the first three quarters combined. But they found that run, they found that momentum, and they found the victory. And we'll move on into the championship game for the seventh year in a row. Peetz always seems to find their way into the championship game here in the Carlile Classic. And we'll try and do so here once again this evening. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Peetz Farmers Cooperative. Peetz Farmers Cooperative with locations both right here in Peetz and in Iliff. They'll take care of your cooperative needs, whatever they may be. If you're looking for 24-hour fuel, though, stop by the one here in Peetz. You headed north, headed to do some Christmas shopping in Sidney, Nebraska, maybe? You can get some gas right here in Peetz. 24-hour fuel, very important to note that. Our starting lineups for the Lone Star Lady Longhorns, who will be in their road blues. Head coach Abigail Marchant will have junior Abby Krause, sophomore Aspen Weathers, junior Eva Vasquez, junior Mary Kate McCall, and junior Brooke Muirhead. I have to see which one of those is Aspen Weathers. They had two number 10s on their roster. That would be 32. There we go. In the starting lineups. For the Peetz Lady Bulldogs, they will start a junior Morgan Burns, a junior Beth Bernhardt, a junior Bailey Lewis, a junior Melissa Shoemaker, and a sophomore Mallory Berkey. But you're going to see bench come into a play for Peetz. For Lone Star, bench-wise, they've got two off their bench. Sadie Parker and Kylie Harris coming in with 7 players, so numbers going to be a factor. No question about that as they come in. If you can find a way to use those numbers to your advantage, Peetz will, I think, be able to find themselves a very good position in this contest early on. Going on at the Jeff Sherman Memorial Invitational down in Woodland on ColoradoPreps.tv. Woodland and Weldon Valley in their third game just underway. Actually, it's in the second quarter already. A little low scoring. 7-4 Woodland over Weldon Valley right now. As Carrie Sherman has coverage on that. It's presented on Big Time Small Town Media courtesy of Anton Co-op. We'd like to thank them and all of our sponsors for making it possible to make it happen. The Peetz Lady Bulldogs will be in their home whites. In the circle for them to take the opening tip will be Beth Bernhardt. And in the circle to take the opening tip for the Lone Star Lady Longhorns will go Mary Kate McCall. And we're set to get underway here in our third game of the 2012 Carlile Classic. Ball up, tip one, and Bailey Lewis will bring it up for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. Lewis will swing far side into the hands of Shoemaker. Back out to Lewis. She spins far side, long three up, and no good from Morgan Burns. Rebound pulled down by Lewis. Burns changed her hair color. Drive into the lane, floater two up. Good and one. Melissa Shoemaker gets it to drop. Sammy Morgan on Caliche changed her hair color on me, too. Need to have a word with them. That's how I identify them. And one free throw up and good for Melissa Shoemaker. So Lone Star Longhorns will face full court pressure. 18 seconds in, down 3-0. Inbound pass on the far side. Longhorns will bring it up with Eva Vasquez. Vasquez will set it up in the half-court set. High pass on the near side into the hands of Brooke Muirhead. Muirhead spinning, stopping, changed her pivot feet, and that's a travel. Longhorns going to dial up some pressure here. Haven't seen that out of this team in this tournament before. Ball will be brought up forward by Morgan Burns. Bailey Lewis. And then Burns traveled on the far side. The Longhorns will get it back off that turnover. Muirhead brings it up the floor. She'll set the offense up. Muirhead. Bounce pass on the far side. It is picked off by Melissa Shoemaker. She gets fast break. Bolton up the floor to the hoop. Layup up and good. She has all 5 of her team's points. Up 5-0 a minute into the contest. Longhorns will turn. They'll break and bring it up the floor. On the near side with it is Brooke Muirhead. She goes in the lane, blocked by Beth Bernhardt. Bernhardt comes up with the loose ball. She'll turn and bring it past half court. She'll give it off to Bailey Lewis on the near side. Lewis dropping it down low for Berkey. Berkey back out to Lewis and then out to Bernhardt. She'll stop, drop, top of the key. Burns 3 off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Brooke Muirhead and a foul whistled on Peetz. Foul called on Morgan Burns. Minute and a half in. Ball be walked up the floor. Offense will be set up. Top of the key by Muirhead. She'll drop it off near side to Vasquez. Out of the corner she will go. Vasquez gives it off near side. Trying to drive baseline is Mary-Kate McCall. McCall's pass then picked off by Morgan Shoemaker. Or Melissa Shoemaker. Morgan Burns, Melissa Shoemaker. Got to get the name straight. Near side, Bailey Lewis. Her pass down low is picked off by Aspen Weathers. Weathers will turn. She'll run the floor for the Lone Star Lady Longhorns, and her pocket is picked by Melissa Shoemaker. Shoemaker back past half court. She'll swing far side. Burns dropping it down low for Bernhardt. Out up top for Shoemaker. She'll drive in the lane. Kick near side. Lewis 2 up. Off the window, no good. Rebound pulled down by Mary-Kate McCall. And a timeout will be taken by the Lone Star Lady Longhorns as they want to talk. 2.5 into this one. Looks at the scoreboard brought to you by Bob Mullendore and Daryl McCormick, your local independent associate. Aflac representatives, peace of mind and cash for when you're hurt or sick. Get to know Quack about Aflac. Call 970-522-2309. Look at the Jeff Sherman Memorial Invitational, Woodland and Weldon Valley. On the girls' side in that second semifinal, winner, I believe, gets Idalia, if I remember correctly. It's 11-7 Woodland in the second quarter. Can also watch the T-Bird Invitational from Sangre de Cristo, where Del Norte and Sangre are playing currently. Longhorns with the ball out of their timeout, and Muirhead will bring it up the floor. Top of the key with the basketball, Muirhead. She'll give it off far side to Sadie Parker, who comes in on the whistle. Parker with it top of the key, out of the near side. She will come. Give up her dribble. Rocket pass out up top to Aspen Weathers. She'll drive, trip, fall. Ball goes out of bounds off her. Peetz Lady Bulldogs then on the inbound pass. Morgan Burns travels. And Aspen Weathers will inbound down 5-0 are the Longhorns. Quick in under the bucket. Abby Krause tied up. Possession arrow keeps it with Lone Star. Onto the floor will come Carly Harris for Lone Star. Weathers with the baseline inbound. She's looking under the bucket. We get a heap of mass of humanity out of bounds. Ava Vasquez, pardon me, not Carly Harris, tied up by Taylor Harless. Inbound pass to Burns. Bernhardt and Burns will combine to bring it up the floor. Bernhardt past half court. She'll come to Melissa Shoemaker. All 5 of her team's points. Puts a 3 off the mark. No good. Harless trying to chase it down. Cannot. Ball ends up in the hands of the Longhorns. Quick play up the floor. They will come looking for their first points of the game. Sadie Parker will set the offense up. Parker stepping up for Vasquez on the near side. She'll chase it down, then back out. Slam on the brakes. Her pass near side tipped into the hands of Vasquez. Jumper up from Sadie Parker, no good. Rebound corralled off the window, up, no good on the putback by Parker. Bernhardt with the rebound. She'll run, high bounce, tagged with the carry. And the ball back over to the Lone Star Longhorns. Nearly halfway through the first quarter, 5-0. Peetz on top of Lone Star. Onto the floor will come Jody Shoemaker for the Bulldogs, replacing Morgan Burns. First action for the freshman. Longhorns will bring it up the floor. The offense will be set up by Mary-Kate McCall. McCall tipping the ball out far side. Off the window, no good when Aspen Weathers. Offensive rebound chased down by Mary-Kate McCall. Then her pass is picked off by Melissa Shoemaker. She'll turn, fast break, run up the floor. High bounce, carry, travel, double dribble. You name it, it happened there, and it's a turnover. Halfway through the first quarter. McCall will bring the ball up the floor. Top of the key, high pass. Intended for Sadie Parker. She needed a pogo stick and a trampoline to get to that one, however. That's another Longhorn turnover. Talked about that in the pregame show. Got to hang on to the basketball. They've not done it so far. Melissa Shoemaker trying to bring the ball up the near side. She's trapped at half court. She'll pass the ball out across the top to Jody Shoemaker. Then far side to Harless. She's fouled by Sadie Parker. And the Bulldogs will inbound far sideline. Inbound pass far side, Melissa Shoemaker for three, no good. Long rebound chased down by Jody Shoemaker. She'll stop from 18, pop, no good. Melissa Shoemaker rebound, put back up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Carly Harris, and then she's tied up. Possession arrow will give the ball to Lone Star, however. Longhorns will bring it up the floor. Mary-Kate McCall will set the offense up. McCall, top of the key. She'll drop it off near side to Vasquez. Eva trying to drive baseline. Her pass in the middle to, nope, not tied up. It was just ripped away by Sadie Parker. Trying to put the shot up, trapped by Harless. Out to Vasquez, again trapped by Harless baseline. Gives up her dribble. And a timeout taken by the Longhorns as they want to discuss the second timeout called for the Longhorns here in the first half. Carlile Classic, they got a 2 o'clock start this year on Saturday. It's been 4 o'clock for a number of years. I believe last year they bumped up the Saturday start time to 3 and another hour this year to start at 2. So make sure to join us tomorrow at 2, third place games. Girls and guys, championship game, girls and guys. Heck of a way to start off your season. You got 8 teams in this tournament, 4 girls, 4 guys, and I believe only 3 of the teams in this tournament had a losing record last year. And I believe those 5 teams, four teams, I believe, advanced the regional round last year. So a lot of good basketball to be played in this tournament. Longhorns out of the timeout with the ball. Mary-Kate McCall trying to drive baseline. Beth Bernhardt denying her. Brings it out of the corner. Pass across the top. Vasquez going to have to chase it down near half. She'll step up. Picked up by Harless. High pass far side. Carly Harris. Carlile drive baseline, floater 2 up and good. Longhorns get their first points of the contest with 2.5 to go here in the first. 5-2 Peetz. Ball be brought up the floor by Melissa Shoemaker. Melissa, stutter step across the top, pass far side. Harless looking for Bernhardt, too aggressive on her pass. However, it was tipped out of bounds. by Sadie Parker. Harless will exit, re-entering in, I believe, is Burns. Inbound pass stolen by the Longhorns. Fast break forthcoming. Up the floor will move Sadie Parker, trying to go to the hoop and lost her balance and careened out of bounds. Onto the floor for the first time tonight comes McKenna Curley, a freshman, replacing Jody Shoemaker, another freshman. Longhorns will also re-enter in Brooke Muirhead and Abby Krause. 2:08 to go here in the first quarter. Berkey will inbound for the Peetz Bulldogs. Melissa Shoemaker, the recipient. Curley trying to give it to Berkey. Pass past half court to Melissa Shoemaker. Around the perimeter, near side jumper from Bernhardt, up no good. Rebound by McCall. She'll turn and run. Then think twice. As 4 Bulldogs were past half court awaiting her. She'll walk it up. The offense will be set up by Abby Krause. Krause drops it off onto the near side for Carly Harris, and a foul whistled on Shoemaker. Her first, team second. 1:34 to go here in the first. 5-2 Peetz. McCall with the baseline inbound. Pass looking for Carly Harris near side. Ball goes out of bounds off of Melissa Shoemaker. So it'll be a sideline inbound this time. Inbound pass dropped in on the near side to Abby Krause. She'll back up, drive in. Ball picked off by Beth Bernhardt. Off the floor, Bernhardt tries to go, finds her foot. Ball ends up in the hands of the Lone Star Longhorns. And Mary Kate McCall will bring it up. Floater in the lane, off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by Morgan Burns. She'll turn, run up the floor, and a blocking foul. And the Longhorn player looks like she rocketed her head off the floor on the far side and getting tagged with that foul. Foul is whistled on Carly Harris, the lone senior on the Longhorn roster. She'll exit, replaced on the floor by Aspen Weathers. Also back onto the floor will come Eva Vasquez to replace Mary Kate McCall. Coach will check on her player. Make sure that inbound pass will come in to Burns. Burns far side. Shoemaker puts up the three, no good. McKenna Curley trying to get the rebound, cannot. Rebound chased down by Parker. She'll turn, push up the floor. Ball pocket picked by Melissa Shoemaker, and she'll turn and run back up the floor. Shoemaker, past half court, gives up her dribble, comes near side to Berkey. Drop down low to Bernhardt. Her 2 up, got fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. 49 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 5-2, Peetz on top of Lone Star. Bernhardt. First free throw up and no good. Second one is good, so Beth Bernhardt makes it 6-2 Peetz on their first point since the opening minute of the contest. Went on a 6-minute scoring drought. They hold a 4-point lead. Ball brought up the floor by the Longhorns and Brooke Muirhead. She gets her pocket picked by Mallory Berkey. And up the floor will come the Peetz Bulldogs. Shoemaker, far side. Bernhardt off the iron, no good. Rebound by Curley, put back up and good. Second chance points for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. Puts them up 8-2 with 24 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Inbound pass to Vasquez. She'll turn and run up the floor. Vasquez trying to go coast to coast. Ball tipped out of bounds by her after Bernhardt poked it off her. Bailey Lewis will check in, replacing Beth Bernhardt. 16.9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Inbound pass Dropped into Burns. She'll bolt it up the floor. Gives it off to Lewis. Lewis feeding it backdoor Berkey. Step up, 2, no good. Rebound ripped down by Sadie Parker. And the foul whistled on Bailey Lewis. Her first, team's third. 8.7 seconds for the Longhorns here in the first quarter. Ball be walked up. Near side. Dropping it off. Jumper up off the window from Weathers. No good. And that'll end the quarter. First quarter in the books. 8-2. Peetz on top of Lone Star. Second quarter coming up next from the Carlile Gymnasium here in Peetz in the 2012 Carlile Classic.
Support of our area students and students.
EDF Renewable Energy provides strength in the Peetz community, and our strength is grounded by the company's extensive experience for more than 25 years. EDF Renewable Services is the largest in North America, with services over 6 gigawatts of energy provide the best possible service to the communities we serve. EDF Renewable Energy is with the Peetz community every step of the way.
Playing sports takes planning. Our day-to-day lives take planning, but we're not all prepared to plan for all aspects of our lives. That's why we have to rely on people like Joel Nelson at Nelson Financial to help us plan for our retirement. Plan and invest in your best interest without compromise at Nelson Financial, the only certified financial planner in the area. Joel can't help you out unless you call 970-521-7800. Nelson Financial. Better to plan and not need it than need it and have not planned.
Five seconds, mic's up.
Peetz Bulldogs with the basketball as we head to the second quarter. They turn it over up 8-2. Then the Longhorns double dribble. They're 2 for $1 at the Golden Arches. They're not what you want to have on the basketball court. I'm Ben Blecka, Shelby Canode, running the ColoradoPreps.tv video production thingamajig. Inbound pass far side. 3 up from Melissa Shoemaker, no good. Rebound ripped down by Mary Kate McCall for Lone Star. McCall walk it up the floor. You can see this game online. ColoradoPreps.tv, not ColoradoPrepsTV.com or ColoradoPreps.tv. Look at what I'm watching online. ColoradoPreps.tv. Site to go and watch it at. Or you can listen on 104.7 King FM because, yeah, we do that too. It was a jump ball. Lone Star maintained possession. Near side, Aspen Weathers with the ball. She'll go out to Mary Kate McCall. McCall dropping it into the high post. Jumper up, no good from Sadie Parker. Rebound pulled down by McKenna Curley. Burns will quickly come up the floor. Burns, top of the key, drops it near side. Berkey for 2 off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by McKenna Curley. Her shot, no good. And the board ripped down by Sadie Parker. Longhorns will set the offense up on the far side with Abby Krause. Krause on the near side. Sadie Parker trying to drive baseline, gives it off to Krause, and a foul on the play. I believe that's Bailey Lewis. That'll be her second. It's on the shot, so we see our first free throws for the Longhorns of the night. Colorado would be your old. First free throw up and good for Abby Krause. Second free throw up and good as well. So Krause cuts the lead down to 8-4, 6:50 to go here in the first half. Melissa Shoemaker gives it off to Morgan Burns. Burns breaking past half court, high pass on the near side. Burns with the 3 far side, no good. Rebound pulled down by Sadie Parker. Parker for the Longhorns will bring it up alongside Brooke Muirhead. Muirhead toss the ball up. Melissa Shoemaker with the steal. She'll take the fast break all the way to the hoop and fouled before she took the shot by Muirhead. That is her second, team's fifth. 6:18 to go here in the second quarter. Berkey will inbound on the baseline. Quick in will come to Burns on the near side. Puts it off her foot. Ball corralled by Krause, not for long. Throws it to the Bulldogs. Then the Bulldogs travel. Ball back over to the Longhorns. Muirhead will bring the ball up the floor. She'll drop the ball off on the near side into the hands of Mary Kate McCall. Far side, Muirhead. Baseline, she will go. Mary Kate McCall back out up top for Krause. Krause dropping it down into the corner for Sadie Parker. Parker in the lane, tie up, possession arrow Peetz. Good hustle by Mallory Berkey there. Taylor Harless on for Peetz, on for Lone Star. Will come Carly Harris after she rocketed her head off the floor far side. She's good enough to come back in, and then she comes up with the steal right after they come in. Tips it to McCall to the hoop, gets fouled. She'll go to the line. Fouls on Melissa Shoemaker, team's fifth. Melissa's second. So the player that has 5 of her team's 8 is probably going to have to sit for the rest of the first half with 5:40 to go here in the second quarter. It's presented to you by Signal Graphics, Broadway Plaza Shopping Center in Sterling. Signal Graphics there for all your business printing needs. Posters, flyers, other business signage, 521-9000. McCall. Second free throw, no good. Vasquez with the rebound to the hoop. Layup up and good. So they got the 2 points the hard way, cut the lead down to 2, 8-6. Burns will bring the ball up the floor, out of control, traveling. Ball be walked up the floor for the Lone Star Longhorns by Brooke Muirhead. Muirhead bounces it off onto the near side for McCall. Back around to Muirhead on the far wing. McCall on the baseline with it. She will go up to the hoop for the tie. No good. Rebound out of bounds off of Berkey. Possession stays with the Lone Star Longhorns. Jody Shoemaker going to come in, replacing McKenna Curley. Freshman for freshman there. Harris with the inbound on the baseline. Quick in to Vasquez. She'll double bounce it out to Muirhead on the far side. Muirhead back onto the baseline. She'll go for Vasquez. Vasquez fouled on the floor. Fouls whistled on Shoemaker. Her first, team sixth. 5:05 to go here in the second. The inbound pass to Mary Kate McCall. She'll back out. Drop off onto the near side for Abby Krause. Krause going up, rejected by Beth Bernhardt, who then gets mauled. Tie up, possession arrow, Lone Star. Good job by McCall to go after the ball there and get the tie up. 8-6 Peetz. Quick inbound, Vasquez under the basket, stolen by Jody Shoemaker. I'll let Harless run the point this time. She'll bring it past half court, high toss for Burns, far side, drop it down low, Jody Shoemaker traveled. Turnover back over to the Longhorns. McCall and Krause will exit for the along with Aspen Weathers. Up the floor, Longhorns will bring the ball, far side, top of the key. Aspen Weathers. Her pass picked off across the top by Morgan Burns. She'll run a fast break, taking it to the hoop. Layup up, will not go. Rebound out of bounds off of Harless. Head coach Tara Segelkey for Peetz saying, I've got to play Melissa Shoemaker with 2 fouls. She's got 5 of our team's 8 points. They've not scored here in the second quarter. They were up 8-2 at the end of the first. It's a 5-minute scoring drought. They went on a 7-minute scoring drought in the first quarter, a 6-minute. Bernhardt will end the drought here off the steal, take it to the hoop for the layup, up and good. Beth Bernhardt now with 3 points in the contest, has the lead 10-6. Inbound pass, far side. Goes Sadie Parker. She'll push it up the floor, driving in the lane. Got fouled on the shot. She'll go to the free throw line. First free throw up, no good for Sadie Parker, the sophomore. Second one, no good, off the window. Rebound pulled down by Morgan Burns. She then loses the ball as she drives up the far side. Turnover. The Longhorns will take it back. Top of the key. Muirhead with it. She gets it ripped away by Melissa Shoemaker. Playing with 2 fouls. She goes coast to coast and gets body checked into the wall by Carly Harris, and she'll go to the free throw line. First free throw will rattle home for Melissa Shoemaker, who now has 6 points in the contest. Second one does not go. Rebound by Vasquez. Up the floor, Parker will bring it for the Longhorns, down 11-6. 3.5 to go. Vasquez on the near side. Her pass across the top, picked up, and the banker will not go for Sadie Parker. Then Brooke Muirhead can't handle the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Did everything but drop. Backboard rim about 4 times and just would not go down. Morgan Burns will inbound. She'll drop it in, far side to Melissa Shoemaker. Shoemaker bringing it up the floor with Taylor Harless. Harless driving into the lane to the hoop, too hard on the shot. Rebound pulled down by Aspen Weathers. Weathers then coughs it up. Harless with the steal. Near side Burns to Shoemaker in the corner for 3, no good. Rebound chased down by Carly Harris. Harris will then give it off and let Vasquez walk it up the floor. Vasquez driving near side all the way to the hoop. The 2 up, no good. Berkey down with the rebound for the Peetz Bulldogs. We get, is it a tie-up or a foul? It's free throws either. If it's a foul, it is a foul on Aspen Weathers. Her second, mosey on down to the other end of the floor, 1-and-1 free throws. 2012 Carlile Classic. Winner gets Caliche tomorrow night around 5. Berkey with 2:45 to go here in the first half. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Beth Bernhardt gets the rebound, puts it back up, and good. She's got 5 points. And the lead's out to 7. Up the floor will come Muirhead. Muirhead on the near side. We'll drop it off to Vasquez. Vasquez trying to drive, tie up possession arrow Peetz. Mary Kate McCall and Abby Krause will come in. Harless will take the inbound pass. Then trying to come up with it. We get a scrum on the floor, tie up, possession arrow, Lone Star. Far side inbound pass will come from Vasquez. She'll drop it in. The offense will be run by Muirhead. Muirhead driving, dropping it into the high post for McCall. McCall trying to create room. She misses her shot. Rebound pulled down by Melissa Shoemaker. Shoemaker will bring it up the floor. Far side toss. Burns for two. No good. Rebound chased down by Carly Harris. $1:45 to go here in the first half. 13-6. Peetz on top of Lone Star. McCall will set the offense up. High post, she will go. Carly Harris spins. Wow. She got turned around too quickly and there was nobody behind her. And she shuffled her feet 2 or 3 times. 90 seconds to go in the half. Full court pressure. And we get a foul. Mary-Kate McCall stepping up, trying to take a charge from Melissa Shoemaker and got underneath her as she was in the middle of the air. Foul had to be called on her. That is her second, team's 8th. Shoemaker front into the 1-and-1, up no good, but chases her own rebound down near side. She'll give it off to Taylor Harless. Harless far side Burns, down low Bernhardt, back out to Burns for 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Melissa Shoemaker again. Top of the key Harless, far side she'll go for Burns. Back to Harless, top of the key, spot on 3, back iron, no good. Rebound ripped down by Mary-Kate McCall. McCall will turn, she'll push up the floor, coast to coast, goes to the hoop, off the window, up and good. First points of the contest for Mary-Kate McCall. Cuts the lead down to 5, 13-8. Bulldogs will bring it past half court. Far side, Bernhardt with it. She gets fouled on the shot. She'll go to the free throw line. The likelihood that that is somebody's third is pretty high right now. But it's not. So Abby Krause picks up her first. They have 4 players, I believe, all on the floor with 2 fouls. No, 3 of them, I believe. Aspen Weathers, who's on the bench, has 2, but I may be wrong. Bernhardt, first free throw up, no good. Sorry about that. Bernhardt made the free throw. Lone Star traveled. That's what you missed while I was acting up a lung. 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Near side. Burns with the ball to Harless, top of the key. Melissa Shoemaker for 2, no good. Rebound by Bernhardt. Her put back up, no good. McCall down with the rebound. She'll push. Near side, kick up, top of the key for 3, no good from Krause. Rebound by the Bulldogs, Melissa Shoemaker. Past half court, Burns back out up top, 10 seconds to go. Berkey, far side, Harless. Back up to Berkey, near side, Shoemaker. Spot up 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Mary-Kate McCall. Longhorn's going to dribble it out, and they will go to the locker room down 14-8. We'll be back with our halftime show next here on this big-time small-town media production.
Big Tex, with years of experience and Texas pride built into every product. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready to transport the job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Sterling Trailers. Call 522-2855.
The Peetz Telephone Company is a proud supporter of Peetz Athletics, and in addition to their many great services, high-speed internet service is now available, featuring their all-new fiber network, now offering a variety of high-speed internet plans, from 1 meg service for only $35 per month, or 3 meg service for just $55 per month, when bundled with your phone. And you still receive the same great service as always from your local hometown telephone company team, Peetz Telephone Company. Call Kathy at 334-2220 for full details. Good luck, Peetz Bulldogs.
You're looking for a used car, but you don't really trust those used car dealers. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto in Sterling, trust is not an issue. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, there is no purchase as is. Every vehicle on the lot comes with a complete warranty. For your convenience of shopping, Ertl Brothers Discount Auto is available online anytime at ebautos.com. They understand that not everyone works 9 to 5, so they'll even set up private appointments to work with your schedule. Visit Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 4.
Whether you need an operating loan, real estate mortgage, equipment loan, or need capital for expansion, Premier Farm Credit has the loan products to meet your agricultural financing needs. Loan decisions are made locally by experienced professional lenders who understand agriculture. We invite you to compare your loan to a Premier Farm Credit loan. We're confident that you'll find
Halftime, it's 14-8. The Peetz Lady Bulldogs on top of the Lone Star Lady Longhorns. I'm Ben Blecka. Glad you've joined us here on this big-time small-town media production on 104.7 King FM and live video online, coloradopreps.tv. Peetz Lady Bulldogs have coughed the ball up quite a bit. They need the same meds I do. 6 points, however, from Beth Bernhardt and Melissa Shoemaker have paced them. Those two definitely going to have to lead this team. If Morgan Burns can find some points, they could really become very dangerous. But for Lone Star, they've been able to force a lot of turnovers. I made the comment early in the game, wow, they're full court pressing. It's not something you see at a Lone Star very often. They do it very well. They've caused a lot of those Peetz turnovers, and they've been able to parlay that into points. 8 points. They don't have anybody higher than 2. Good balance on this team. If they can find a way to finish a little bit stronger, I think they would be in a very, very good position with the Lone Star Lady Longhorns. They're right in this game, down 6 at halftime, the way Peetz played in that first half. I mean, this is either team's game right now. If your Lone Star need to slow down a little bit, they've been kind of head down running forward quite a bit on their offense. If they can slow down a little bit, set their offense up. I mean, Peetz is, as I mentioned earlier, not active hands defensively. They step into passing lanes, but they don't reach a whole lot. So if you can really keep yourself in control, Lone Star can do it. Peetz, they just got to find a way to be more consistent because they've not been there here tonight. Our halftime show brought to you by Dr. Robert Patton, making the smiles of our athletes shine as bright as their performances. A man for the job for the last 30 years. Commitment to excellence in dentistry. That's Dr. Robert Patton bringing you our halftime show. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have second half action after this. Winner gets Caliche in the championship tomorrow, a 2012 Carlile Classic, a big-time small-town media production.
Whether you need an operating loan, real estate mortgage, equipment loan, or need capital for expansion, Premier Farm Credit has the loan products to meet your agricultural financing needs. Loan decisions are made locally by experienced professional lenders who understand agriculture. We invite you to compare your loan to a Premier Farm Credit loan. We're confident that you'll find our products, price, and value to be the best in the marketplace. Call me, Ryan Rasmussen, at 522-2330 for all your ag financing needs. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545 and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
EDF Renewable Energy provides strength in the Peetz community, and our strength is grounded by the company's extensive experience for more than 25 years. EDF Renewable Services is the largest in North America, with services over 6 gigawatts of energy under contract that is specifically tailored to create value, deliver results, and provide the best possible service to the communities we serve. EDF Renewable Energy is with the Peetz community every step of the way.
Playing sports takes planning. Our day-to-day lives take planning, but we're not all prepared to plan for all aspects of our lives. That's why we have to rely on people like Joel Nelson at Nelson Financial to help us plan for our retirement. Plan and invest in your best interest without compromise. At Nelson Financial, the only certified financial planner in the area, Joel can't help you out unless you call 970-521-7800. Nelson Financial. Better to plan and not need it than need it and have not planned.
For certified windshield repair and replacement, you already know to call Smart Parts in Sterling. But what about grill guards, running boards, and other truck accessories, such as BW hitches and 3M clear protective coating for any vehicle? Smart Parts has what you're looking for. Ask about the Vortex system, used for sprayed-on truck liners to protect your truck bed from wear and tear while enhancing the beauty of your truck. For these and other services, see Smart Parts at 530 6th Avenue in Sterling or call 522-5399.
Get your DVD copies of the events you're seeing live online at BigTimeSmallTown.com. Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. Very glad you're enjoying the broadcast we're bringing to you live online. But don't forget you can have this broadcast whenever and wherever you want with a purchase of the DVD from Big Time Small Town Media. Go to www.BigTimeSmallTown.com. There you can check out all of the games that we've got from any past tournaments. We've been doing this for just more than a year, and Big Time Small Town Media is proud to be more than sports. We're community. The South Platte Sentinel has been serving Sterling and Logan County for more than 25 years, and they're proud to do it with accuracy, efficiency, and the most comprehensive local news, sports, and opinion you'll find anywhere. The South Platte Sentinel is available every Wednesday on your doorstep or online anytime at southplattesentinel.com. You can also check out the latest news and updates anytime on Facebook. Just visit the South Platte Sentinel Facebook page. The South Platte Sentinel, a proud supporter of Logan County.
Here's a simple
14-8, the Peetz Lady Bulldogs lead the Lone Star Lady Longhorns here at half. We head to the second half. It is brought to you by Peetz Farmers Cooperative. Peetz Farmers Cooperative there to make sure you're taken care of with all your cooperative needs. 2 locations in Peetz and in Iliff. Peetz Farmers Cooperative proud to serve you with 24-hour fuel at the location here in Peetz whenever you're passing through. Peetz Lady Bulldogs will start with the ball here in the second half. Try and get their offense rolling for head coach Tara Segelke. Far side 3 for Burns. Off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by Abby Krause. Then she is stolen by Beth Bernhardt. Bernhardt finds the trailer in Melissa Shoemaker to Bailey Lewis on the near side. Her jumper up, no good. Mary Kate McCall down with the rebound. McCall will walk it up the floor. Longhorns going to slow things up here a little bit, like I talked about on our halftime show. Be a little more cognizant and possessive of your possessions. Weathers misses her shot. Rebound pulled down by Muirhead. Weathers gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Looking for her first points of the night. First one's up, no good. Foul was whistled on Berkey, her second. 45 seconds into the second half. Second free throw will not go either. Mary-Kate McCall ends up on the floor, and Bailey Lewis gets tagged with putting her there. Her third. Longhorns keep the ball. Weathers will inbound baseline, trying to drop it into McCall. Goes off the foot of Burns and out of bounds. If you're tuning in thinking, oh, the boys' game will be just about ready to be started. Wrong. We're in the third quarter of our third game. Peetz Lone Star boys will follow this one. Inbound pass, Muirhead for two, no good. Rebound down by Beth Bernhardt. Morgan Burns will bring the ball up the floor. She'll swing near side. Melissa Shoemaker trying to drive baseline, loses it off her foot and out of bounds. Minute into the second half, we remain scoreless in this half. 14-8, the halftime lead for Peetz. Stands, Muirhead, far side. She will go into the hands of Krause. Krause trying to drop it down low, ball tipped away. Popped up by Burns. She'll turn, bolt up the floor. Lewis near side, feeds it backdoor. Nobody there. Rika Rao Bernhardt with a jumper. Off the window, kiss the glass. First points of the second half go to Beth Bernhardt. 16-8 goes the Peetz Lady Bulldog lead. Offense will be set up near side by Vasquez. Vasquez tossed it out up top to Muirhead, trying to bounce it across the middle. And looks to me like Abby Krause may have got popped in the nose. She exits to the locker room to try and stop the bleeding, and now they've got to clean the floor up. McKenna Curley will check on, first time in the second half for Peetz. They get the blood cleaned up. And Berkey will inbound baseline for Peetz. Lone Star going to dial up the pressure once again. Melissa Shoemaker and Beth Bernhardt will bring it up the floor. Bernhardt, far side, drops it out to Shoemaker. Slams on the brakes, high post, Bernhardt, two up, no good. Rebound by Curley, but she's standing out of bounds. 2 minutes into the second half, 16-8. The lead for Peetz. Ball will be walked up the floor by Muirhead. She'll drop it off far side into the hands of Harris. Up top, Vasquez up off the window, no good. Rebound pulled down by Berkey. She'll drop it out to Melissa Shoemaker. Shoemaker will turn, run the floor. Near side, trying to drive. She gets her pocket picked by the Longhorns and Sadie Parker. Muirhead will bring the ball up the floor. Muirhead drops it off far side. Weathers up top for Vasquez. Vasquez dropping it baseline. Off the window, no good. Goes Weathers. And the Bulldogs will bring it up the floor. High toss out in front. Melissa Shoemaker, jumper from 15. No good. Rebound pulled down by Parker for the Longhorns. 3 minutes into the second half. Peetz remains up by 8. Muirhead with the ball out at half court. Gets tagged with the carry. Looks at the scoreboard, brought to you by Bob Mullender and Daryl McCormick. Your local independent associate Aflac representatives. Peace of Mind and Cash. Herder said get to know quack about Aflac. 522-2309. Quick inbound pass. Longhorns back on D to try and deny, but Beth Bernhardt, a nice drag drop. Misses her shot, then commits the foul after Harris comes down with the rebound. Third foul called on the Bulldogs in this half. First on Bernhardt in the game. Ball be brought up the floor by Krause for the Longhorns. She'll spin, lose the ball, re-corral it off a foot. That's a kick. And the possession stays with the Longhorns. Weathers will inbound on the baseline. She'll toss it in underneath the basket to Vasquez. Ball's blocked, pulled away by Berkey. She'll push up the floor to Shoemaker. Melissa high floater off the back iron, no good. And down hard goes Aspen Weathers, trying to get that rebound. The foul whistled on, I believe, Bernhardt, her second over the back. Timeout by the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. Caliche Lady Buffs with a big victory earlier tonight. Also in action tonight, the Jeff Sherman Memorial Invitational down at Woodland High School. The girls game between Weldon Valley and Woodland. In the fourth quarter, Weldon Valley has a 29-25 lead over Woodland. Carrie Sherman with the call on that one. Woodland held the lead for the majority of that one. Peetz is led from the outset of this one, in spite of having both a 7 and a 5-minute scoring drought in this game. Not very often you can say that. 4:32 to go here in the third. Out of the locker room comes Abby Krause for the Longhorns with her nose gauzed up. She'll take a seat on the bench. Longhorns looking for their first points of the half. They'll bring it past half court. Parker with the ball out up top for Weathers. Muirhead down low for Parker. She tries to drive, takes it to the hoop, shot block. Vasquez comes up with it, no good. On her putback, rebound by Curley. She is fouled. And the Bulldogs will have the possession. Vasquez tagged with a foul. Her first, team's first. Shoemaker will bring the ball up the floor. Far side, Burns down to Bernhardt, back out to Burns. Around the perimeter, Berkey looking down low for Curley. Ball tipped into the corner. Picked up, back out up top, Berkey. Shoemaker for three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Aspen Weathers. Weathers will turn and push up the floor. Weathers tosses it across the top to Parker. Back to Weathers. And she'll drop it off near side. Parker will end up with it. Pass stolen by Mallory Berkey. She'll turn. She'll try and run the floor. Berkey near side. Ball poked away. Aspen Weathers cannot come up with it. It goes out of bounds. Onto the floor will come Mary-Kate McCall for the Lone Star Longhorns and a full 5 substitution for Peetz. Jody Shoemaker, Bailey Lewis, Taylor Harless, and then Tyra Foreman and Jennifer Gutierrez. Gutierrez gets the ball in the inbound pass and then travels. So Longhorns will get it back off the turnover. Ball be brought up the floor by Muirhead. Now that McCall's in the game, she'll run point. Mary-Kate driving on the far side. She'll pass it across the middle, finding Parker. High two, off the window, no good. McCall with the rebound, put back up, no good. Gets her own rebound again out of the near corner. Tyra Foreman then tagged with the foul. Eventually this congestion's going to go away. I probably have to stop working, but, you know, minor details. Ball be set up by McCall with under 3 to go in the third. Nice screen set across the top by Carly Harris. Bounce pass far side. Vasquez can't hang on to it. It goes out of bounds. Peetz Bulldog basketball. Ball be walked up the floor. Gutierrez with it on the far side for Peetz. Bailey Lewis with it out of the high post. She'll skip it off near side. Foreman. Back to Lewis in the paint, and Carly Harris fouled her. And I believe she'll get to go to the free throw line. Actually, no, they say it was on the floor. So a sideline inbound for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. Inbound pass out to Harless. She'll get it to the high free throw line. Jumper for Lewis, no good. Harless with the rebound. Back out to Lewis, top of the key, Gutierrez. She'll take the long two, no good. Rebound by Foreman over the back. Went Vasquez. Baseline inbound on her second foul. Inbound pass picked up by Bailey Lewis. She'll put a two up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Mary-Kate McCall. 16-8 Peetz, 2:15 to go here in the third quarter. Ball be brought up the floor, back pass, far side for Parker. Sadie with the high pass over to Vasquez. She'll go up for the shot, miss it. Rebound and a foul on Vasquez. Her third, team's fourth. All here in the second half. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Harless will bring it up the floor, far side. Ball moved around, Lewis out of the corner. Gutierrez. Back to Lewis. She'll step up, long two. Rebound pulled down by Krause and a foul by Foreman. And the five that were on the floor are going to return to the floor for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. Burns, Bernhardt, Shoemaker, Berkey, and Curley. Working 5 for 5 here are the Peetz Lady Bulldogs, having scored 2 points in this quarter. Lone Star, however, has scored none. Ball be brought up the floor. Drop pass down low, and Vasquez blocked by Curley. Loose ball corralled by Burns. She tries to run the floor and drops it off far side. Melissa Shoemaker for three. She puts it in from downtown. Offense waking up with that three possibly, as the Longhorns will bring it up. 19-8 Peetz. Driving down low. Muirhead will give it off to McCall. Her two, kissed off the glass, no good. Rebound by Berkey. Minute to go here in the third. Long toss out in front. Beth Bernhardt to the hoop. Off the window, no good. Ball out of bounds off of Mary-Kate McCall. Possession will stay with Peetz. Berkey will inbound on the baseline. Inbound pass stolen away by Parker. She will turn, look to run, and then wait for her teammates. She'll bring it past half with 45 seconds to go. Far side McCall. She will drive down lower. Shot no good. Curley down with the rebound. Ball ripped away by Parker. She tries to go up for a shot, fouled on the floor. Second foul whistled on Burns. It'll be 1-and-1 free throws, as it's the 7th team foul. Harless will come on and collect Mallory Berkey. Carly Harris and Aspen Weathers will come on for Lone Star. Front end of the 1-and-1 up, will not go. Rebound pulled down by Curley. Morgan Burns will bring it up with 30 seconds to go here in the third. Far side, Shoemaker drops it down low. Bernhardt, in and out goes her shot. Rebound pulled down by Weathers. Weathers will bring it up. He'll set the offense top of the key. Dish it off near side. Drive down low, drop off, and the shot partially blocked out of bounds by Bernhardt on the attempt from Krause. 14 seconds to go here in the third. Lone Star looking for their first points of the second half. Weathers with the inbound drop to Harris underneath the bucket. Ball corralled on the offensive glass by Sadie Parker. Misses her first, misses her second, and then a foul. No, a travel on Curley with 4.9 seconds to go here in the third. Weathers drops it in. Ball swatted out of bounds by Harless. I'll try it again. Sideline inbound this time. Inbound pass comes into Muirhead. Ball recollected by Weathers. Tipped around, and the buzzer sounds. And that'll end the quarter. Lone Star held scoreless. Peetz puts up 5, 19-8 as we head to the fourth on this big-time small-town media production.
Here's a simple math problem. What's 1 plus 1? 2, you say? Not at Bank of Colorado. Here, 1 plus 1 add up to free. Because our personal free checking and personal free collection give you twice as much free. You'll start with free checking, free online banking, free telebank access, free PIN pay, no service fees, and more. And when you add on, you'll get a free savings account, free appraisal with your next mortgage, and more. So if you're into free, apply today to open a new account by visiting bankofcolorado.com, where 1 plus 1 equals free. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Big Tex, a name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex, the name behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex, made to last, made to perform. Big Tex, with years of experience and Texas pride built into every product. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready to transport the job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Sterling Trailers. Call 522-2855.
A Lone Star Lady Longhorn double dribble kicks off the fourth quarter, presented to you by Signa Graphics, Broadway Plaza Shopping Center in Sterling. Signa Graphics, their business printing needs 521-9000. Peetz takes it back up 19-8, make it 21-8 as Beth Bernhardt drops down the 2. Beth Bernhardt now with 10 points in the contest. The lead is 21-8. Lone Star has not scored in the second half, and they won't on this trip as Bernhardt comes up with a steal. She'll break up the floor all the way to the hoop. Layup up no good. Rebound pulled down by Vasquez. Winner gets Caliche tomorrow as Vasquez throws the ball out in front. McCall chases it down, drives in the lane. Her 2 off the glass and good. Here's your first points of the second half for the Lone Star Lady Longhorns. With 7:15 to go in the fourth. Get a foul on Weathers. No, pardon me, on Harris. Her fourth. With 7:10 to go. She'll exit, replaced by Sadie Parker. Team's fifth. Melissa Shoemaker will set the offense up. She'll swing near side. Morgan Burns trying to drop it down low. Ball's picked off by Aspen Weathers. She's got a fast break up the floor for the Lone Star Lady Longhorns. A little contact in the lane. No call. Loose ball picked up by Melissa Shoemaker. She'll high toss out in front. McKenna Curley to the hoop. Her shot up no good. Vasquez down with the rebound. Weathers will turn and push it for the Lone Star Lady Longhorns. And she's fouled as she drives across the top. She'll go to the free throw line. Foul is the third on Mallory Berkey. One and one free throws here for Aspen Weathers. Longhorns, I believe, 2 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw up, no good. Bernhardt down with the rebound. She's nearing a double-double. If not over it. Up the floor, Melissa Shoemaker puts up a 3, no good. Rebound down by Vasquez. She'll turn, she'll bolt up the floor, far side, driving into the lane, off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Aspen Weathers. She'll spin, she'll drop it out up top on the far side to Krause, trying to drive down low. Ball tipped away, ends up in the hands of the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. Melissa Shoemaker will turn, she'll run the floor out in front. Beth Bernhardt all the way toward the hoop. She got knocked down. Onto the floor will come Muirhead for Lone Star and Taylor Harless for Peetz, relatively clumsily. Should add the video camera on that. I think she got stuck to the sticky paper on the sidelines. At least that's what it appeared to be. Inbound pass is stolen away by Parker. She'll turn, she'll run the floor for the Longhorns. Cough the ball up. Harless was standing on the line, however, when she touched the ball, which means it's out of bounds. Fourth quarter of the Carlile Classic. Inbound pass knocked out of bounds by Berkey. It'll be a sideline inbound this time. Timeout will be taken by the Lone Star Lady Longhorns. Boys game to follow. ColoradoPreps.tv, the place to go and check out all of the videos. Weldon Valley Woodland girls basketball just got done. I believe Weldon Valley won that one. I did not catch the final on our big time, small time media partner video cast. 6:01 to go here in the fourth. And Lone Star will inbound off the near sideline. Inbound pass tipped out of bounds by Berkey. We'll do it again. Inbound pass this time to Vasquez. Gives it back to Parker. She traveled. Nope, they're going to give it a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Peetz. Either way, it's Bulldog basketball. Bulldogs will bring it up the floor with Melissa Shoemaker. She'll long toss out in front, find Bernhardt. She'll put a jumper up, kiss the glass, and got it to go down. Beth Bernhardt having a night. It's opening night of the 2012-2013 basketball season. 12 points, I believe. And the ball will be brought up the floor, and Mary Kate McCall just got body checked down by Taylor Harless. Mary Kay McCall will go to the free throw line. With 5:33 to go, 23-10. Peetz on top of Lone Star. First free throw did not draw iron. If it does not draw iron, that is automatically out of bounds, and the turnover to the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. Berkey will inbound. 5-second violation on the inbound as nobody came to help her. So Lone Star will get it back. Inbound pass underneath the bucket to Vasquez. Her two up, no good. Players all over the floor. We ended up with 4 of the 10 bodies laying on the floor by the end of that play. Ball went out of bounds off Peetz as Morgan Burns returns. Inbound pass to Mary Kate McCall. She's pushed. Foul is the third on Morgan Burns. McCall First free throw up, no good. Second free throw, no good as well. Rebound pulled down by Bernhardt. Far side, Melissa Shoemaker. She'll drive, stutter step into the lane, scoop shot up, won't go. Mary-Kate McCall down with the rebound. She's got to be nearing 20 rebounds tonight. She's been cleaning up the glass. They've not been able to turn it into points, though, just 2 points in the second half. 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. McCall drops the ball down low. Putting it on the floor is Harris. Or pardon me, not Harris, Parker. Toss out in front off the missed shot, Shoemaker. Melissa will drive toward the hoop. Foul on the floor. It'll be 1-1 free throws. Foul, I believe, is on McCall, her fourth. First free throw for Melissa Shoemaker, up and good. Second one, no good. Rebound could not be corralled by Beth Bernhardt, so 24-10 goes our tally. And the Longhorns will bring it up the floor. Parker with it, top of the key. She'll swing far side for Harris. And out up top for Vasquez. Vasquez trying to drop it down low, finding Harris, then Vasquez. Her two no good. Offensive rebound pulled down. Shot back up no good from Parker. We end up with a mass of humanity all holding on to the ball. That is called a tie-up. Possession arrow goes to Lone Star. Quick inbound pass, far side, goes to Parker. She'll put a two up off the window, no good. Curley down with the rebound. Burns brings the ball up, far side. Shoemaker drop it down low for Bernhardt. Her two no good. Curley cleaning the glass up and good. McKenna Curley with 4 points. Lead out to 16, 26-10. Albee walked up the floor for the Longhorns. Far side, dropped for Aspen Weathers. Her shot up no good. Morgan Burns is down and hurt. We get a travel. She's able to walk under her own power as Jody Shoemaker will come on. Beth Bernhardt exits as well. Harless gets the ball off the inbound. Up the floor will come Melissa Shoemaker. Shoemaker, far side, 3:35 to go. Harless will go, jumper three, no good for Melissa Shoemaker, trying to get her own rebound. Massive humanity, knee off the face. Possession stays with Peetz. Inbound pass comes to Melissa Shoemaker, near corner for three. She's good. Melissa Shoemaker drops her second three of the game. 13 points. 29-10. Far side. McCall. Her pass down low is picked off by Mallory Berkey. Back up the floor will come Taylor Harless. Under 3 to go in this one. Harless Is the ball out to Berkey. Shoemaker to Shoemaker. Melissa finds Jody. Jody finds her first points of her high school basketball career. And a timeout taken by Lone Star with 2:44 to go, down 31-10. Looks at the scoreboard, brought to you by Bob Mullendore, Daryl McCormick, your local independent associate Aflac representatives. Peace of mind and cash. Herder Stick gets to know quack about Aflac. Call 970-522-2309. Boys game will follow this one 15 minutes after the conclusion. Peetz scored 8 points in the first quarter, 6 in the second, 5 in the third, and then have tallied up 12 here in the fourth. It's kind of how the Caliche boys did it. Got started slow, finished strong. Caliche girls await the winner, which looks to be Peetz. Fleming awaits the loser. Starts at 2 o'clock tomorrow here at the Carlile Classic. Longhorns trying to use this as a teachable opportunity. Close strong. Aspen Weathers will inbound for the Lone Star Longhorns on the baseline. Mary Kate McCall will run the point. She brings it past half court. Driving into the high post. Baseline, she goes for Vasquez, or two, no good. Rebound. Corralled by Berkey, and then Parker found Curley. So we get free throws on the other end of the floor. Beth Bernhard already out after Morgan Burns went down. She's got her right ankle iced. Expect maybe to see Melissa Shoemaker come out as well. Up by 21 with 2 and change to go. His first free throw is up and good for McKenna Curley. You don't want to risk anything early in the season. Second free throw goes down as well for Curley. She's got 6 points. 33-10 goes the Peetz lead. Far side, Melissa Shoemaker just ran through Parker. The 12th foul, I believe, on Peetz as a team. So double bonus free throw here for Parker. Banks home the first. Sadie Parker's first points of the game. Second free throw gets it to go as well. 33-12. Lady Bulldogs will bring it up the floor. Top of the key. Drive near side. Melissa Shoemaker fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. 2:09 to go here in the fourth. Third foul on Aspen Weathers. First free throw up and no good for Melissa Shoemaker. She drops the second. 14 points for Melissa Shoemaker. Brooke Muirhead will bring the ball up the floor for the Longhorns. Muirhead brings it past half court, drive, ball picked by Berkey as she tried to cross. Feeds it far side to Melissa Shoemaker. Shoemaker around the perimeter, near side Jody Shoemaker for 2, no good. Rebound by Muirhead. She'll turn. She'll run the floor on the near side. Muirhead out up top. She will go on to the far side for Aspen Weathers. $1:35 to go. Pass across the top. Intended for Carly Harris. Picked up by Curley, and Melissa Shoemaker will bring it up the floor. Shoemaker driving into the lane. Bounce off near side. Curley 2 up. No good. Jody Shoemaker fighting for the rebound. Goes out of bounds off her. Gutierrez and Foreman on for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. So they don't have a starter on the floor now for the final 1:20 of this game, up 34-12. Ball be walked up the floor by Muirhead. Her pass far side picked off by Harless. She'll turn, push up the floor. Harless slams on the brakes, finds Foreman near side. She misses her shot. Offensive rebound by Jody Shoemaker. Gutierrez shot near side, 2 up, good. Jennifer Gutierrez's first points of the game. 50 seconds to go. Falling down far side is Muirhead. Far side 3 from downtown. Krause puts it in. She's got 5 points, and then the Peetz Lady Bulldogs and Lone Star Lady Longhorns collide far side, and I believe Harris just fouled out of the ballgame. Double bonus for both teams. So Vasquez will check in. Lewis will also come in for Peetz, replacing Curley. Harless. First free throw, good. Her first points of the season. Second free throw will not go. Rebound out of bounds off of Jody Shoemaker. So Longhorns will take it back with 36 seconds left. They'll play tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock, against Fleming. Peetz will move on and take on Caliche in the championship game around 5. The matchups we've had, I think, in the championship game. Well, last year I think it was Fleming Peetz, if I remember correctly. Maybe wrong on that. I missed part of this tournament last year. Don't have a choice this year. Second free throw will go down for Muirhead. Her first points of the night. Up the floor, the Peetz Lady Bulldogs will bring the ball. Gutierrez with 20 seconds left, coughing it up. That's a travel or a double dribble. And the Longhorns will take it back for one final possession with 21 seconds left. Past half court, Muirhead brings it. She'll stop, she'll pass and find Harless. Harless will take the fast break to the hoop. Off the window, up and good goes Taylor Harless. 39-16, 5 seconds to go. Muirhead past half court. She'll drop it off. McCall puts the shot up, does not go, and that'll finish the ball game. 39-16 our final. Peetz scored 19 points in the first 3 quarters, 20 in the fourth. Lone Star scored 8 points in the first 3 quarters, 8 in the fourth. 39-16 the final. Our reliable performer of the contest brought to you by Reliable Plumbing. 18-4-23 Iowa 6 in Sterling. Georgia and Career Reliable Ensign. Name Plumbing and Heating Problems. 522-5592. He'll take care of you like he's taking care of us, making sure we name that reliable performer. Beth Bernhardt double-double tonight. By my tally, she was able to put together 12 points and 14 rebounds, helping her team to the 39-16 win. Boys action coming up next, so stay tuned. 2012 Carlile Classic on a big-time small-town media production.